Elvis Costello, My Aim Is True. Stiff Records had put out the first ever punk single and had a unique style of edgy marketing. So when they put out a single by a young man with an obviously jokey name, who looked like Brains the Thunderbird puppet, people took notice. He had a song called Allison, which appealed to the mainstream so much that it was covered by a big American country rock act. But Elvis Costello was still regarded as part of the new wave. Always ahead of the curve at the time, I had bought his first single, Less Than Zero, which immediately attracted me with its stripped-down sound and nihilistic attitude. It was sung with the venom you'd expect from someone who didn't seem to fit in, even amongst the misfits. The album was recorded using a country rock band called Clover, who later became Huey Lewis and the News. I was always going to talk about Elvis Costello, possibly Armed Forces, his third and most successful album, but then I found a nice gatefold sleeve digipack CD version of his first album at the British Heart Foundation shop in Wycombe for only £1.99. It has the two songs I mentioned, and it has his next single, the more successful Red Shoes. The CD also has the single that came out after the album and is still played on the radio, Watching the Detectives. Each of these songs have stunning and often amusing lyrics. Watching the Detectives is an example. Then as now, TV crime was big, and Elvis bemoans how his partner is constantly distracted. I don't know how much more of this I can take. She's filing her nails as they're dragging the lake. In retrospect, stylistically, there is nothing particularly punk or new wave about it, apart from the energy and vocal delivery. Never knowingly under-singing seems to be Elvis's motto. It is quite like the R&B, soul and Motown early Beatles. I'd even misremembered the song Blame It on Kane as being early Springsteen. The album came out just past that cut-off that decided which was new wave and which was old guard. I always felt sorry for the losers, those that peaked a bit too soon, like Graham Parker and Eddie and the Hot Rods. In 1977, Elvis Costello was very much like the title of his follow-up album, This Year's Model. My Aim Is True, Elvis Costello.